Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm Samantha and I am currently single, pregnant, and I'm a mom to an almost 8-year-old girl. And before I start this video, I just wanted to say, like, wow, this world has just been crazy for the past couple months. And in light of the new situation with George Floyd and everything else going on, I just want to say that I do not condone racism whatsoever. If you do, or if you do at all, like, just whatever. You can click out of this video. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to be here. If you want to be here, you enjoy my videos, then you can subscribe down below. You can like this video and leave a comment to let me know what you think. I'm just going to be real and I'm going to be me, and racism is not okay. Do I agree with the protesters that are going out and looting places and all that jazz? No, I totally don't agree with that. Peaceful protesting, all the way, go for it. I probably would if I could, but I cannot. And that is that. So I don't think it's good for us to be oblivious to what's going on in the world. From this all happening, I sat down with my 8-year-old daughter because she has many friends, and I have many friends that are not white, that are brown skin or black skin or whatever else. And actually this baby in my tummy is probably going to be a little bit brown. So yeah, that is that, and that is going to be her sister's reality. Amelia is just completely pale like me. But her little sister is not going to be, and I just needed to, and Amelia has lots of friends that are, you know, black or Filipino, or like, we are very multicultural, and we even have family members that are, you know, Spanish, that are Hispanic, and we just are. Amelia has never been raised to ever, kids are not raised and do not know the difference between black and white skin or not, or brown and white skin, or whatever it is. I'm sorry, but kids learn that from people. They don't just pop out and that's how they are. It doesn't happen like that at all. So I had to sit down with my 8-year-old daughter and I had to explain to her, like, this is what's going on in the world right now. Like, do you understand what racism is? And she said no. And I tried to explain it to her, and she was really confused, which is good that she was confused over the fact that anybody would have a problem with anything like that. But I needed her to know and be aware that if she ever does see this when school starts up again, or in the future, that she, like, stands up for those people that are around her, and that she humbles herself, you know? It's just strong on my heart. So we had a good talk, and that was good. And yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I just felt like, because of everything going on in the world, I needed to talk about this, at least for a moment, before I continued on into my video, as if there's nothing happening in the world right now. So, my 36-week update. So on Friday morning, and it's Monday now, when you guys will be watching this. And Friday morning, I woke up at 6 in the morning with severe pain, like not severe, with like pain that was just an ache in my back, and I was so tired, and I kept trying to go back to sleep, and for like 2 hours I tried to go back to sleep and I couldn't. I kept getting up and walking around and and I was like, oh no, this is how labor started with Amelia. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go drink a couple glasses of water like they usually recommend. I didn't call labor and delivery. So I drank a couple glasses of water. I took a hot shower, and it still continued like all day long. I got maybe about an hour in the afternoon where it subsided, and once it subsided, I tried to take a nap. Last night it finally stopped around 12:30 and I was able to fall asleep. And once I fell asleep, I was good until I woke up around 9:30 this morning, and then I was all right. I just felt a little bit of cramping. Well, Saturday morning. I woke up at 9:30 in the morning and I was fine for probably about an hour or two, just like a little bit of cramping in my lower abdomen. But it is now the afternoon on Saturday when I'm filming this. And I have been just, like, I wanted to grab my camera yesterday to take a video, and I had my camera with me to share what I was going through. But guys, it was so uncomfortable. The only position that really seems to help somewhat is to go into like on my knees and on my arms and just like a doggy style and just sit like that for a little bit for it to subside. And even as I'm sitting here talking, I'm having pain in my lower abdomen. So I don't know what is going on. I'm 36 weeks. I mean, if I have her now, it will be fine. But I also think they're about a week off in my timing. So I do believe that I'm probably closer to 37 weeks than 36, because originally my due date was July 1st and then it changed to July 6th. And I'm not sure really about all that. So I am technically supposed to be, based on the doctors, 4 weeks away from giving birth, but I am thinking it might be sooner, or this could just be my like uterus tightening and my body getting ready. And maybe I'm dilating some, and maybe because it's my second baby I'm feeling it. Like, all pregnancies are different, right? So I don't know, but I've just basically been telling like my dad about it and my grandparents and one of my really close friends, and they're all, my friend, she's been messaging me all day and she's like, you should probably call labor and delivery, not just be talking to your friends about everything. And I was like, well, I don't want to call labor and delivery and tell them anything yet, and maybe this is ridiculous, because I know that they're going to get me to go in, and right now with the whole COVID-19 stuff going on, it's just a pain in the butt. Like, if I go, should I bring my bags? Because once I'm in there, if they decide to keep me, I can't leave, and I can't have somebody bring my bags for me. It'll be my grandmother going with me, and nobody's allowed to leave once they're in there. So I don't want to go there and end up with none of my stuff at the same time. So I'm trying to wait for it to feel like it's regular and getting worse, like it did with Amelia, and it seems to just be consistent instead of worse. So I don't really know what that means, but it's painful. Like, I'm telling you, it's painful. And I started today with my phone counting the contractions. And so far the average duration is like 1 minute and 17 seconds, and the frequency is about every 10 minutes. But that's just averaging. And that's only in the past hour 4 contractions. But when it was in my back yesterday, it doesn't really ever feel like it lets up. That's the thing. It doesn't feel like it was stopping at all yesterday. It was like worse and then just dull, and then worse and then dull, but never actually go away. And I'm almost feeling like that now, so I'm finding it hard to even keep track of the contractions, because do I start it right now because I'm feeling pain? But if so, I'm constantly feeling some kind of pain, but then it spikes and then it fades, but then it spikes and fades, but it doesn't completely rest. So I don't know, that's my little rant on that. I don't know what's going on, and I'm gonna just keep trying to count them the best possible, see if it gets more frequent, blah, 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 blah. See if it gets more frequent or if it gets worse or not, and if so, then I'll call labor and delivery. Yeah, that's what's going on. And I have been staying hydrated, so that's definitely not an issue. Like, my dad has an ice machine. I don't have an ice machine here, so they have an ice machine anyway, so instead of me having to buy ice, they just pack a bunch in a big Ziploc bag, and I bring it to the house here. But literally all day yesterday, it was a glass of ice after a glass of ice after a glass of ice. Like, I am definitely hydrated, and so I'm not worried that dehydration is causing it, or that I'm being overly active, because I've literally just been super taking it easy. I've been sitting down, either in bed or on a couch, trying to get comfortable some way or another way, and I'm just like not exerting myself. The only thing I did is last night, we were at my dad's yesterday, and he's like, I think you're gonna go into labor in the next 3 days. And I was like, holy shoot. And at this point, I don't think my work is gonna end up opening back up. I don't think my work is gonna end up opening back up before I go back, or before the due date. So, I mean, even if it did, I might be in there for a couple days, like, and that's it, just to help set up or whatever. I'm just kind of like, if she comes now, it's okay. Like, that's totally fine. Like, I'm not gonna make it back into work to get the pay stubs I need to be able to get the mortgage right now and all that jazz. So I'm just giving up on that for now, momentarily. And yeah, so if she wants to come now, that's fine. She'll be safe and she'll be healthy. Be nice if she maybe stayed for another week, so it would be technically 37 weeks. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Last night I was like, you know what, I need to make sure the bags are packed. I need to make sure that everything is ready to go, because this is starting to get real. My contraction counter, I've been still hit. That's why I keep looking down. I'm looking at my phone and starting the contraction, stopping it as it starts and stops. My contraction counter said average duration of contractions is 57 seconds. Our average frequency is 8 minutes 38 seconds. Correspond to the initial phase of the first stage of labor. We recommend that you get ready to go to the hospital. Now you can check whether you packed all the things and documents. Time allows you to shower and have a light meal. Continue timing the contractions. If the hospital is far away, or this is not your first baby, you may be better going off to the hospital right now. In addition, we recommend that you consult your doctor. Oh, I should probably be calling the hospital, but I feel like because it's my second baby and it's not going the same way that it did with Amelia, that I am just going to end up there and sent home. I'm gonna wait and see if it's more frequent. If my water breaks though, because when they broke my water with Amelia, I literally had a contraction and then I was pushing and she was out for like 4 minutes later. So if my water breaks while I'm at home, I'm just gonna have to squat wherever I am, and that's where I'm having the baby. So we'll see, I don't know. But okay, as I was saying, sorry, I'm so distracted right now. As I was saying, when we got home last night from my dad's, me and Amelia went and got like the laundry started to wash the baby's bedding and actually set her crib up. Because I said like, okay, this is too real right now. So I need to make sure it's all ready so that when I bring baby home, I'm not having to do all this. So I'm gonna just take you guys to the nursery. Oh, and sorry for the really bad lighting. It's super overcast here and rainy today. So, and I don't really have that great of lighting in here when it's overcast. All right, so I've got the little babies. Comforter and bed set all washed and it's all set up. I've got a waterproof mattress underneath, a mattress cover underneath on the mattress. And it's just cute. I just got it from Walmart. It wasn't super expensive. And then this here was given to us by a friend, so that was super nice. And we have Amelia's bag for when she goes, when it all happens, she can just grab this bag and go where she needs to go. Whether that's going to be my grandparents or my dad's, or I don't know. It's just going to depend when it happens, how it happens. I've got the baby's bag. It just has a couple of clothes in there, not a lot. I'm actually gonna make a separate video and have it so it uploads Friday on what's in the baby's bag in my hospital bag, and even Amelia's bag I might as well. Just for anybody who's a second time or third time around mom, to see what I kind of packed ahead of time. And then I've got my bag that is pretty much all packed. I picked up the last of the few things I figured I would need yesterday, and I'll show that again. I'm not going to show that now because it's going to be way too long of a video if I show it right now, but I'll show that on either Wednesday or Friday upload. I always post on Mondays and Fridays. Sometimes I'll post an extra video on Wednesday, so we'll just see what I have planned for Friday, because I don't even remember anything right now of what's going on for Friday. So if I already have something planned for Friday, I'm just going to get this video recorded and posted sometime this week, because I'm not sure when I'm going to go into labor, and I'd kind of like to get this video up before I do, which may not even happen. So we'll see. But yeah, I've got pretty much everything good to go. Like, I'll be taking the car seat and the base. I'll be taking my hospital bag, the baby's bag, and Amelia's bag. I also have my baby shower actually scheduled for next Saturday. I don't know if I'll be able to get footage or not, because a lot of the people that are going to be at the baby shower, all of them, nobody knows that I have a channel, so I'm not sure if I will vlog or not while I'm there. But it's just supposed to be for like a couple hours on Saturday, and it's because we're allowed to have outdoor gatherings or indoor gatherings of like 50 people or less now. With everything going on during this pandemic, they've lifted some restrictions, so we've just, I think I've about 13 people, 13 or 14 people altogether that will end up being there. We're just still keeping it small and just keeping it for people who we know have been careful and all that stuff, and it will, hopefully, it's supposed to be a nice day that day, so hopefully it will be, and we're just gonna hang out on the back patio at my grandmother's. She's gonna have some snacks and stuff, and we'll have the baby shower, and then yeah, good to go. And if I have the baby before the baby shower, then there'll be a baby at the baby shower, so it's totally fine. This is just going with the flow, and honestly, my whole pregnancy has been going with the flow. I'm single and by myself. It has been a whirlwind. If you've checked out my video of my first video, or you've checked out any of my other videos, then you kind of have an idea of what's going on and what's been going on. So anyways, yeah, I'll do a bump shot. Bump shot. I got a little deodorant on my shirt. That's fine. So this is the baby in the belly. And for anybody wondering the name of this little girl, I have said in previous videos that I was not going to announce that till after she was here, and then I would let everybody know the name. And it makes me feel better talking to you guys. So I appreciate you being here and listening. Thank you so much. I'm just going to end this video right here, and I will see you guys on the next video. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. You can give this video a thumbs up. It's a really easy way that helps me out. It means the world to me. And you can hit the bell notification, and that will actually let you know whenever I post and upload future videos, so you don't miss any. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.